Collective. What's the deal? What's the deal? What's the deal? What is the deal? So, I got a download yesterday. Excuse me. I didn't tap into it. I heard you don't get paid to think. Okay? So, somebody was telling somebody that they don't get paid to think yesterday. But I got this download yesterday. So there's somebody could be getting scolded at. Somebody that's getting paid to do something. This could be my energy. And whatever somebody got paid to do in my energy, or you could resonate with this. But that's what I heard, that you don't get paid to think. So somebody's being told that they don't get paid to think. So there could be an energy that's getting paid to do something, and they could be putting in their opinion or idea or something. They could be saying something. I literally just heard, I don't think this is a good idea. So I'm guessing somebody said, I don't think this is a good idea to somebody that they being paid by. And the person that they being paid by told them, I don't pay you to think, or you don't get paid to think. Okay? So we're going to tap into that energy and that download. Again, only take what resonates, leave the rest. Don't make anything stick, or it's going to make you sick. Like I said, it could be your energy or my energy. And you can stop watching me and stop trying to throw whatever heart, chakra, whatever you're doing right now, whatever voodoo doll that you're using, or whatever picture you're doing, because I feel poking over my heart. I don't know what thing that you're supposed to expect to happen on camera, or you think I'm supposed to be in my emotions or something, or you expect some type of reaction. But sweetheart, you have no magic here. Your power is rendered powerless. Your magic is rendered powerless. You have no power, reign, or authority here. You have no jurisdiction here. Exactly. Go the fuck away. Sitting there watching me poking on a fucking doll, thinking it's supposed to have some type of reaction. I don't know. We live in reality, bitch. This is not TV, where you're gonna go and poke a voodoo doll, and then they cut to the next scene of the person that they made the voodoo doll of, and that person is automatically having some tragic accident or passing away or whatever the fuck that you expecting to happen. This is reality. This is not TV. Something wrong with you. Thinking that you're gonna watch me and poke a doll and something's supposed to happen. You're a weirdo. Go get some fucking help. Fucking trolls. Anyway, angels, ancestors, spirits of the divine white light attribute only. Please provide me. Just because you stop watching me where I can't see you watching me, don't think that I don't know that you're watching me on your timeline and letting the video play. Collective, these people got problems. Angels, ancestors, spirits of the divine white light attribute only. Please provide me with some insight. Please provide me with the energy on this. I don't pay you to think, or you don't get paid to think. Expectations, hard work, reliability. This is somebody that is works hard for somebody. This is the Jack of Diamonds. So this is representing the Page of Pentacles or the Knight of Pentacles. So this has to do with studying somebody's work. So somebody that, so I'm confirmation, 441 as I look up confirmation. This is somebody who works for someone. Hard work, reliability. This is a page energy. This could be somebody that's young. This could be an earth sign energy. Somebody, page studies, Page of Pentacles and Knight of Pentacles. This has to do with business. A business, confirmation with the radiator making the noise, whatever it's making. This has to do with a business. Somebody that's being, learning from someone. Being paid by somebody. Like I said, money. This exchange of money here with the Pentacles, Diamonds energy. There was some type of expectation. Somebody expected something. Confirmation with the thing of the radiator. Somebody expected something to happen. We got tears and agony in the reverse. So this is the Seven of Swords. This is the Seven of Swords. This Spades energy is, I think, Swords energy. So the Seven of Swords. Yeah, tears and agony. So somebody, there was some type of expectation when it came to a hope, a desire, a dream of taking something from you or me. Confirmation with the sirens. So somebody expected you or me to be in some type of tear and in agony. Somebody put a lot of hard work with somebody that was reliable, and they was some type of expectation, and somebody expected some type of tears and agony, and they're not getting that, with that being in the reverse. Yeah, look, this is a rival enemy. This Queen of Swords energy. This is a widow. This could be a widow. This could be somebody that lost someone in their life. We got cleverness and organization in the reverse. So this person wasn't too clever. Okay, with a lot of organization. So cleverness and organization, hard work and reliability. Somebody put a lot of work into this. Confirmation with the siren still going. This is a rival enemy. This could be a feminine energy. Yeah, Six of Swords. Well, I'm not even going to say the Six of Swords. We're going to say the Six of Spades. Or I'm just going to read the words on it. This was a bad move for somebody. It was an unwise action. This was a bad move somebody took. So whatever somebody expected was a bad move. We got nightmares, guilt, sickness, worry, and health problems. Funeral on one card. Somebody's having nightmares. They're feeling guilty about something. Somebody could be sick. This person is sick. They worry because they have health problems, because they know they might pass away. Somebody's feeling guilty because somebody wanted you, whatever this tear and agony, whoever wanted me or you to be in some type of tear or agony, this rival enemy of yours, this Queen of Swords energy, somebody that put a lot of hard work and organized something. They were very clever with what they were doing. It was a bad move. It was an unwise action. And now somebody got health problems. They sick and they're worried and they're having nightmares, feeling guilty because they could be having nightmares of a funeral. They could be having nightmares of their own death. We got new start, new beginning, fresh start, carefree, innocent in the reverse. This Joker energy. This Joker energy is in the reverse. They're not carefree or innocent. They're not having a new beginning. They're not having a fresh start. They're not having a new start, nothing. Yeah, planning and preparing, business meetings blocked. Okay, whatever they were planning and preparing, whatever this business meeting they were doing is blocked. We got the Three of Hearts, which represents the Three of Cups celebration, but it's in the reverse. So there'll be no celebration, joy in job and friendship in the reverse. They're not going to have no joy in job or friendship. They're blocked from any joy, any celebration. Yeah, I split the deck. All is not well. This is the Ace of Cups in reverse. With the all is not well. They're not having any new friends, new romance. It's in the reverse. That says new friend and romance. All this planning and preparing got them blocked. These business meetings got them blocked. And now they can no longer celebrate, and their cup is not being full. They're having no joy in job and friendship. There's no joy in romance. No celebrating. So whoever was told they don't get paid to think is because whoever was paying them was expecting an outcome that they didn't get. There was a lot of planning and preparing, a lot of hard work, a lot of organization, a lot of cleverness into what they did. And all this planning and preparing, holding these meetings, they're blocked. No joy in friendship, no joy in romance, no joy in celebration. Look at 4 of Swords, 4 of Spades. They're recuperation, recovery, doubtful, torn apart, contemplation. Like I said, this is a Queen of Cups in the reverse. A sweetheart. It's a sweetheart, but sweetheart is in the reverse. Somebody's recovering from something that they did, and they're feeling torn apart. They're feeling doubtful. They're out here contemplating on what they did. And somebody could have been telling them something. Somebody could have told them it was a bad move. And somebody was told, you don't get paid to think. So whoever told somebody it was a bad move was told they don't get paid to think. Because they expected something and they didn't get the outcome they expected. What else do we have on this? Yeah, alchemy. There was a lot of expectation when it came to some type of spell work. Somebody put a lot of hard work in this alchemy to try to put you in some type of tear and agony. So there was, ooh, my phone was about to fall. There was a lot of expectation and hard work on this alchemy. So somebody was doing some type of spell work that they thought that was reliability, hard work and reliability in this alchemy, expectation, tear, agony in the reverse. So whatever this alchemy was that they was doing onto you or onto me, they expected some type of tears and agony from what they were doing, and they didn't get that. Yeah, divination. Okay, and that was in the reverse. It came out in the reverse. So alchemy, divination in the reverse. Okay, this is a rival enemy, a Queen of Swords energy that's in the reverse. This was a bad move and an unwise action that they did. And now they're having nightmares and health problems. It says, they saying you pay for play, you're easy lay. They out here saying that I or you sell your ass. And in reality, this is what they really do, because they're the ones that's sick and worried. They're the ones that are having health problems. They're the ones that's having nightmare and guilt. And they're the ones that's envisioning their own funeral, because they're the ones that's really pay for play. They're easy lay. And this was not going to give them a new start, new beginning. So somebody decided to say that you are easy lay. And they thought that this was going to bring them a new beginning, a new start, a fresh start. Throwing dirt on your name, throwing dirt on my name. It was a bad move and an unwise action. Yeah, this person has a swampy smell. This person stinks. All right, so they're out here saying that you are easy play, pay for play. But yet they're the ones that's having health problems. They're the ones that's sick. They're the ones that can have a smell. They could have this smell on them. 1404, as I say that. This is why they were doing this is why they're blocked, because they stink. They're having no celebration, no joy in friendship or relationship, because they stink. This was an unwise action and a bad move. Trying to say that you spread your legs for cash. That you were easy lay, that anybody could come get with you. No, I'm sorry. Nobody could just come get with me. I ain't an easy lay. I'm sorry. Not even back then. Even when I was in my little promiscuous ways, I still wasn't an easy lay. Okay? I was very picky and choosy with who I open my legs to. All right? Lost in the fog. Somebody's lost in the fog because of all of this. They lost in the fog. Okay? They don't understand why they're not getting a new beginning, why they're not getting a new job, why they're unable to celebrate, why all is not well. They lost in the fog. They confused. Why are you confused? How are you confused? How you confused on why you're not getting any new friendship and romance. Why are you confused? Why you're not getting any new job, new friendship, no celebrating? Why are you so confused? You were doing a lot of planning and preparing, holding business meetings, putting a lot of hard work to cause somebody to be in agony and tears. You wanted somebody to have nightmares and guilt and be worried and sick, and now because you're the one that's sick and having nightmares and health and problems, you're not getting a new beginning. You're not getting a fresh start because you were attacking somebody that was carefree and innocent. That you were infatuated with this alchemy. Alchemy infatuation. You were infatuated with doing this. Yeah, because somebody's a triple threat. I'm a triple threat. Whoever you attacking is a triple threat. I'm going to do this as a collective reading. I'm not even going to do this as a my energy reading because I'm a part of the collective. So collective, we're a triple threat. And they out here doing alchemy and divination in the reverse. And they out here saying that you sell your ass for cash, that you pay you an easy lay, that anybody could come get with you. But yet this is the person that's out here spreading rumors on you, got your name in their mouth, is the reason, the one that's actually the one that stink, the actual one that's out here that's an easy lay. Like I said, the accuser is always the accusee. The one that's out here running the fucking rumors, got somebody's name in somebody's mouth constantly over and over and over again, is because they're the ones that's guilty. Please understand that. Confession. So there's going to be a confession. Somebody's going to come confess. Because everybody loves a comeback. Because collective, you could be coming back on the scene. Yeah, somebody's on the run. So you having a comeback and somebody's on the run? They were infatuated with doing this divination and alchemy, a triple threat. There's confessions through divination. Somebody's trying to confess through divination. Nah, you're not going to be confessing through no divination. You a coward. If you out here trying to confess through divination, you a coward ass bitch. That's an apology that's not accepted. Sorry. Yeah, trying to cause an eviction. So these people were trying to cause, they on the run and they trying to cause you an eviction. They're trying to cause me an eviction because they on the run, because they misplaced in their energy because they don't have a roof over their head because of the action they took. Yeah, because they're trapped like a labyrinth with no way out, going in the maze around and around and around and around. You spin my head right round, when you go down, down. Collective. Somebody was expecting a lot from this alchemy and this divination in the reverse. And these running rumors on you. Somebody really thought they could trash your name or my name, saying that you an easy lay. Confirmation with the car honking. It was a bad move. And now they feeling trapped. They in a maze, going round and round. Yeah, because they ignorant. They were ignorant. They trapped like a labyrinth with no way out for being ignorant. Trapped for being ignorant. You being ignorant. Yeah, they have shortened their life on earth. Yeah, you sure were ignorant. Because you shortened your life on earth. Yes, you did. You causing your earth self an early grave. Dumb and Dumber. They have shortened their life on earth. Dumb and Dumber have shortened their life on earth. I cannot. Yeah, they have a fraudulent business. And they on the run. Dumb and Dumber on the run. They have fraudulent business. Yeah, a brother related. Fraudulent business with a brother related. So somebody has a fraudulent business with their brother that's related to them. Dumb and Dumber. Trapped like labyrinth with no way out for being ignorant. They have shortened their life on earth. Dumb and Dumber with their fraudulent business and with their brother. Somebody created a fraudulent business with their brother. Yeah, do it with a witchcraft. Somebody has a fake business with their brother, and their business is witchcraft. Expectation, alchemy. Hard work and reliability. So this is their job. This is what they do for work. This is how they make their money. They do alchemy, but it's in the reverse. They do divination in the reverse. And this is how they make their money. And they came for the wrong one, basically. They expected this hard work and reliable alchemy to work because this is what they do. They have a fraudulent business of alchemy, divination, witchcraft in the reverse. Yeah, fail to realize you're not the one to play with. They fail to realize that you or I are not the one to mess with because we are protected by the divine, most high, and our ancestor tribe. Hey. Yeah, May. Something happened in May. Ignorant, trapped like labyrinth. They could have been trapped like labyrinth with no way out. So they could have trapped themselves in the springtime in May. Somebody could be born in May. Somebody's birthday could be in May. What sign is that? That is January, February, March. Aries. March, April, May, June. Aries, because that's the ending of March. No, March, April. So April, Taurus energy, and Aries and Taurus. Aries, Taurus energy. No, that's not Aries, Taurus. April, March, April, May. So Taurus. Pisces is, I don't know, June. Gemini. Taurus, Gemini energy. May. So this could be a Taurus or a Gemini energy, or somebody that was something with May, racing against time. May fail to realize they're not the one. I'm not the one, or you're not the one to mess with or play with. They're ignorant. Something happened in May, trapped like labyrinth and no way out. Ignorant May, racing against time, shorten their life on earth. Something happened in May. Something is about to happen in the spring, or something happened in the springtime. Something could happen in the month of May. Or somebody could be born in the month of May. This could be a Taurus or a Gemini energy. Yeah, connected to animals. Racing against time, shorten their life on earth, connected to animals. Dumb and Dumber. I don't know what they gotta do. Let's see. Return to sender. Somebody could be doing something with animals. Somebody's doing something connected to the animals. Something ignorant. Did something in May. Racing against time, connected to animals, return to sender. Somebody did something connected to animals in the springtime, and it's being returned back to its sender. And it got them stuck, trapped. And whatever they did with this animals, whatever they did, Lord have mercy. Dumb and Dumber, connected to animals, return to sender. Racing against time, fraudulent business. Somebody did something with an animal, and whatever they did with an animal in the springtime, they were ignorant. They trapped themselves. A chain smoker. This person could be chain smoking. This is why they could be having health issues. Wow, 2 cards came out. They can't sweet talk the devil anymore with offers. Wow. So somebody was out here making animal sacrifices to the devil. That's crazy how that came out. Connected to animals, return to sender, chain smoker, can't sweet talk the devil anymore. I don't have no more space, but we're going to pull some more cards. Put them on the top. Yeah, shall perish. Collective. Energy don't lie. You see how I'm plucking the cards. I'm gonna keep the cards right here in front and between my legs, and I'm just gonna pluck. I'm not gonna be paying attention. I'm not even gonna pay attention to what I'm plucking. So you can see that it's just energy. So yeah, I'm just gonna chill back, kick back, and relax and just pluck. Put my cards in a comfortable spot right here and pluck away. Collective. Somebody has a fraudulent business with their brother. And it pertaining to witchcraft. This is what they do. They do some type of alchemy, divination in the reverse. They do witchcraft on people. Or they do witchcraft. They do spell work. So they can have a spiritual business. Okay? They could claim that they do workings for people. Because it is saying alchemy, divination in the reverse, fraudulent business, brother related witchcraft. They have a fraudulent business with their brother when it comes to witchcraft. And it's connected to animals. They sacrifice animals. They make offers to the devil. Look, at the accuser is always the accusee. I just finished saying this. The accuser is always the accusee, collective. This person could be accusing you of doing alchemy and divination in the reverse, and they're the one that's really doing alchemy and divination in the reverse, collective. We got formaldehyde poisoning. Chi magic. They could be trying to poison your alignment. Chi magic. This is like your chakra, your alignment. Formaldehyde is a poisoning. Fuck, why I can't think right now. It's like a odorless poisoning. Like you can't smell it. Okay, so somebody could have been trying to poison you, odorless, like poison you without nobody knowing. Being that formaldehyde is like an odorless poisoning. Okay, there's many ways that you could get formaldehyde poisoning, getting sick for that. So research it. Okay, but yeah, somebody chi magic. Somebody could have been trying to poison your chi, poison my chi, poison our alignment, spiritual awakening, your chakra. I can't keep it in between my legs. I hold it. It says trying to make you look bad in the public. So the accuser is always the accusee. So they out here accusing you of something. Alchemy, divination in the reverse. Somebody's out here accusing you of doing alchemy or accusing me of doing alchemy and divination in reverse to try to make you look bad in the public eye. And they out here saying that you out here, that you are easy lady. That you sell yourself, that people can easily get to you. Yeah, master key breaking. Somebody thought that this was going to be the master key to break in. Somebody thought that if they accuse you of doing alchemy and divination in reverse, somebody thought that if they said that you are easy laid, that this was going to be some type of master key to break in. Somebody thought that this was going to be a master key to break in. Somebody thought that this was going to cause you some type of nightmares. Somebody thought that this was going to make you feel guilty, have health problems, be sick or worried. They thought that this was going to make us feel some type of way. We don't. This was a lot of planning and preparing on their half. They were holding business meetings, planning and preparing and doing this. Yeah, angelic magic in the reverse. Somebody don't have angelic magic. They was trying to block my angelic magic. Yeah, look, see, try to block my angelic. Yeah. So this is basically what that's really saying, since it lands on that card, planning and preparing business meetings held blocked. So somebody was trying to block my angelic magic. They was trying to get me fired. And all is not well for these people, for this person. that was out here accusing me or you, trying to have you in tears, trying to have you in agony, thought that this was a good move, but it was a bad move, an unwise action that somebody thought that they was going to have some type of master key to break in by causing you some type of tears and agony or pain, by spewing shit on your name, or doing this alchemy in the reverse and this witchcraft in the reverse. And they're using animals to do it. And everything has been returned back to this chain smoker and their brother, Dumb and Dumber, that's out here doing witchcraft, and they can't sweet talk the devil with offers anymore, and they will perish for being ignorant. Like I said, they will perish. Bloodbath. They're about to experience a bloodbath. They're infatuated because you or I are a triple threat. Yeah, unbothered, unfazed, uninterested. Exactly. Trying to make you look bad in the public eye, but you're triple threat and you're unbothered, unfazed, and uninterested. Facts. 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 Yeah, aunt related could be involved. So there could be a confession because everybody loves a comeback. So there could be with this landing in between confession and everybody loves a comeback story, there could be an aunt related to me or an aunt related to this person that's going to confess. This sneaky link, confirmation. This is somebody that does not have angelic magic. Confirmation belches. This is somebody that don't have angelic magic. They have a swampy smell. They on the run. This could be an aunt related to me or you. And their brother. Aunt related, brother related. So Dumb and Dumber. This is an aunt and their brother. They have a fraudulent business when it comes to alchemy and divination in the reverse. They bit the hand that fed them, trying to cause an eviction. They lost in the fog, trying to get you fired, trying to get me fired, trying to cause an eviction. They're trying to unstabilize us. They're going to prison. They trapped like labyrinth with no way out for being ignorant, and they have shortened their life on earth. They shortened their life on earth. They shortened their freedom. They took away their freedom. They're going to prison. They could be going to prison in the springtime in May. This wild witch that has shortened their life on earth. Racing against time. Yeah, uncle related. I'm done. Aunt related brother with their brother related aunt and uncle. This is an aunt and uncle, Dumb and Dumber. That have a fraudulent business. It says Dumb and Dumber. Two people came out. It says Dumb and Dumber, fraudulent business with their brother related witchcraft. Then the aunt, the person that's coming out is aunt related. So this is an aunt that's related to me or related to somebody or you or related to somebody that you know. The aunt energy, auntie vibes, a sneaky link, and their brother, which is an uncle energy. Aunt and uncle, Dumb and Dumber, with a fake business. July. Something about July. What about July? Midlife crisis, unfulfilled goals. Somebody started having a midlife crisis in July. And they started doing witchcraft because they have unfulfilled goals. Evidence was found. They failed to realize you're not the one to play with, and evidence was found. Evidence could have been found in May. Because this lands right in between failed to realize you're not the one to play with and May. In prison, falling above that, and then trapped like labyrinth behind prison, and then behind prison is ignorance. And then we got May and racing against time, shortening their life on earth, wild witch. So this person, confirmation, is going to prison. Could be going to prison in May. Already is in prison. They could have got locked up in May, or they will be getting locked up in May. Racing against time. Evidence was found. They trapped. Somebody's going to prison in the springtime. Somebody's going to be going to getting locked up this coming spring, and it might be in May. And when I was in the deck, I did see April. So in the springtime, somebody might be they're going to prison in the springtime. Yeah, they wanted your blood, my blood to be free, collective, racing against time. They're going to prison. They wanted to be freed from something and they're unable to free themselves. They're going to prison. Evidence was found. Yeah, divine authority is in the house. Dumb and Dumber returned to sender. They wanted you in prison and now they're going to prison. Yeah, Uncle Tom and somebody that likes to kiss ass. About money, all about the money. Uncle Tom energy. Trying to kiss ass for a group of people. This is somebody that's of the same nationality or race of you, Black, Hispanic, and they're trying to kiss ass for a different race of a lighter color. Yeah, try to water you down, but it only rejuvenated you and revitalized your garden. Exactly. They were sweet talking the devil with offers, making animals, connected with animals, sacrificing the animals to the devil, trying to water you down, but all it did was rejuvenate you and revitalize you. And now these people, they shall perish because of it. Yeah, pure entertainment. This was pure entertainment for them. Now it's pure entertainment for you and me, collective. Split the deck. Karmic family. This is a karmic family, your karmic family, or somebody's karmic family. So, collective, you can have an aunt or uncle. They trying to hide. Karmic family, you can't hide. Karmic family, you can't hide. Collaborated with others. Nose itching. Confirmation in the spring, March. Something happened in the springtime. A karmic family you can't hide, that's trying to hide, collaborated with others, and they did something in the springtime. It's coming out. Evidence was found March, April, May in the spring. All is not well. Collaborated with others in March, in the springtime. And collective, they were trying to stop you. Stop me, but unstoppable. Dream deferred, not defeated. They couldn't stop you. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust, disintegration. They being abolished. They being disintegrated. They being turned to ashes. They being turned to dust. Because they were unable to stop you. They were unable to stop your dreams. They might have deferred it. They might have delayed it. They might have made you jump over hoops and obstacles, but they did not stop you. They did not stop your destiny. They did not steal your destiny. They cannot take your destiny. You are a triple threat. I am a triple threat. Karmic family that's trying to hide. They cannot hide how they collaborated with others and did a lot of planning and preparing, holding business meetings to try to block your angelic magic. But they cannot, because you're unbothered, unfazed, and uninterested in what they got going on. They ain't got no power over you. So they can sit there and try to make you look bad in the public eye, try to make me look bad in the public eye all they want. They can sit there and say, I'm an easy lay all you want, but I guarantee you a nigga try to come to you or a bitch try to come to you, and if you're not an easy lay, you ain't going to give them no time of day. So that rumor is going to go away. Hey, I rhyming all the time, man. Saying that you do alchemy and divination in reverse, but if you in the public eye, people can obviously see that you don't. And me, I'm very transparent. I have no problem saying, yeah, I do spell work. I do spell work to protect myself. I do spell work to cleanse myself. I do spell work to uncross whatever spell work that you're doing on me. I do banishing. Yes, I do. Yes, I have no problem. Self-defense, bitch. Just like any person will learn how to fight, to have self-defense, to fight somebody that's hacker. Some way someone is gonna learn how to shoot a gun just in case to defend themselves from a gunman. Same way somebody's gonna learn how to fuck with knives or bows or however, whatever weapon of choice they choose to pick up and learn how to use to defend themselves for self-defense is perfectly fine. Ain't nobody gonna sit here and try to use me for defending myself when I'm being attacked or you're being attacked and you want to pick up a candle and light that shit and say return to sender. This is not the Salem witch trials anymore. We do not live in the 16th, 15th, 13th, 13th century anymore where you're going to sit there and hang me for being a witch. You know what? Yeah, I am a fucking witch. Loud and proud I say it. I am a white witch, a gray witch. I am a dual spellcaster. That's what I am. A dual spellcaster. I work with light and dark energy. I can cleanse you, I can heal you, I can call in blessings, and I can do baneful magic too and banish your ass and bind you to your own magic. I can use your own energy against you. Yes, I can. For light purposes. Yes, but you cannot. You cannot be a dark person and think that you're going to come in and use light magic and light energy to gain. It's not going to work for you. You will lose it as quick as you stole it from a light being. You're going to lose it. So I hope you enjoyed it, 41, 44. As I said, I hope you enjoyed that shit while it lasted, because you will be no longer able to take from people that you're not supposed to be taking anymore. Divine authority in the effect. You can try to make a bitch look bad in the public eye all the fuck you want, but this bitch is gonna stay in the public eye no matter how many fucking times you run the same lie over and over and over and over and over online. This bitch, me, Samantha fucking Sargent, ain't going nowhere. I don't know about anybody else. You may have run other people out, but you're not running me nowhere. You're not stopping me from doing nothing. Let me make that very loud and clear to you. You stop no forward movements. You delay nothing in my life, and you cannot steal my destiny, because what is given to me by the divine is given. You cannot take that. This is what your fucking slow, dumb, stupid ass motherfuckers out here doing black magic and spell work and witchcraft on a motherfucker, thinking that if you group and collaborate and do alchemy that you're going to win. Are you God? Did you create yourself? You did not create yourself. So how the fuck you think you're going to be out here taking what somebody else created, taking what the Most High God Divine gave to another person? You are delusional. There's something wrong with you. Seriously, there's something wrong with y'all. Like, nah, seriously, there really is something wrong with y'all. Y'all got, like, problems. Yeah, midlife crisis, unfulfilled goals. You out here walking on thinking that you God. You're not God. You took that phrase that there's God resides within us all, that we all are all gods. Yes, we might all be God-like. We all have Christ-like consciousness in us. That's if you tap into it. But it doesn't mean that you are God himself. That's not what that means. You took them words and whoo, baby, you let them shit go to your fucking head. Boy, girl, you let that shit go to your head. Thinking that you have the power to destroy another human being, especially another human being that's aware, woke, and especially woke to the game that you are playing with the individual. This is a game that you are playing that you are losing horribly. Horribly. And you're going out sad. You want to go out sad like that? That's how you want to go out? Really? Because you have unfulfilled goals. You didn't fulfill the goals that you wanted in life. You having some type of midlife crisis. This aunt and uncle having some type of midlife crisis because they have unfulfilled goals. You didn't fulfill your goal. So you want to sit there and take stop somebody else's dream because you didn't fulfill the shit that you wanted to do in life. That's nobody's fucking problem but yours. And the fact that you feel that you have to stop somebody in their tracks from fulfilling their goals because you didn't pursue yours, You're a fucking pussy and you're a coward. And you made excuses. Excuses for not fulfilling your goals. Excuses. I say this all the time. It don't matter how old you are. If you still have healthy body, mind, if you still can think right, and you can still have function in your hands, and you still have function in your feet and your legs, please understand that you are never too old to make a change. You're never too old to go after you're never too old. The dream might change a little bit because of the age, because of your age, and because of the situation, and because of the timing we're in. But there's always a way for you to fulfill some type of dream or goal that you wanted in life. Because as we grow older, we always have there's so many things that we think that we want to do and we want to create and we want to be in life. And we never fulfill any of those things. We might have fulfilled some, but we never fulfill any. There might be things that we wanted to do as a child that maybe as an adult or maybe in our 80s and 90s, however old you are, you might be able to fulfill it now. As stupid as it may seem, you know, it's this. People think that it's too late to go after your dreams and after your goal, and it really isn't. If you are of sound mind, body, and soul, and you still have you can still think straight, then you can still go after your dreams. The little bit that it is, there's still something that you can do. You may not actually be able to go fully in it, but it's a process. Maybe you can help somebody else that wanted to go down the road you want, and you might be skilled and have the talent and have fucking information that you could provide somebody. You can help somebody else's dream, and that could be your goal. Maybe your goal was to help somebody else fulfill their dreams, fulfill the dreams that you were unable to fill, but because you have the knowledge and the credentials and the experience, you can teach somebody else. Each one, teach one. Why is it that you gotta be a hater? And you got to stop somebody's progress instead of joining the movement and teaching another one how to build. You want to be a hater. You're pathetic. Pathetic. And you give a human being, you're a disgrace to walking around in something that looks like a human being. You're a disgrace. You're a disgrace to the spiritual community. You're a disgrace to the human community. You're a disgrace. If you're a part of the LGBT community, you're a disgrace to the LGBT community too. If you're a parent, you're a disgrace as a parent. You're a disgrace. You're pathetic. And you know you are. And I don't feel bad, and I don't feel sorry for you. Sabotage, murder attempt, wanted to rape you or set you up. Exactly. This is why I don't feel sorry for you. Because you out here trying to sabotage me, sabotage other people in the collective, because you're fucking a miserable, crusty, crabby, raggedy Ann and Andy ass, miserable, bitter ass business. That's why. You're miserable. You're a druggie, you're a drunk, you have addiction problems, and you need rehab. You out here gossiping, slandering, and talking shit, trying to make somebody look bad in the public eye, and all you doing is making yourself look like a fool when you got somebody else's mouth, somebody else's name in your mouth, and they're not even talking about you. I got probably somebody out here talking, got my name in their mouth, and I probably don't know who they are. And if I do know who they are, you don't see me talking shit about them because I don't care. They don't get no shine. If they come on my table, then they talk about. If they come on my table and I resonate with it, then they get talked about. But you don't see me jumping on here in my channel talking about, oh, this bitch, that bitch, this nigga, that nigga. My neighbor's this, my neighbor's that. Unless they do something to me, then they get spoken about. But besides then, they irrelevant. They serve no purpose in my life. They invisible to me. They don't exist in my world. Though they want to so bad. They are irrelevant. Non-existent and unimportant. They're not important. Yeah. Because we're eternal galactic. We're different collective and they're mad. We're special and they're mad because we have a path and purpose. They're mad. They're mad. Yeah, a Virgo energy could be involved. That needs to sober up and get focused and prioritize. Yeah, a transformer who they're not, who they appear to be. Yeah, it's telling me to trust the process because I'm protected from these people. You're protected, collective. It says pay attention to your surroundings. Okay? Yeah, be your true authentic self and continue to be you. Because all this shit is some sick shit. And you're eternal galactic, you're different. Yeah, they knew that you were spiritually gifted. They knew that you had a path and purpose. Yeah, your ancestors don't play. Yeah, they lost the battle. Yeah, your enemies will be in regret the day they spoke bad on you and your family. Yes, they will. They're going to prison. They reap what they sow. They going to prison. Spells block return to sender to this wild witch. Because you're an old soul. Collective. They try to come for an old soul. Yeah, they see the truth now and their mind is blown. And somebody could be about to confess. An aunt related could be trying to confess about an uncle, her brother, or vice versa. It says, trust your intuition. Your gut feeling is always right. Exactly. This is why you were able to keep yourself safe. Because your spirit guides were protecting you. It says, get your priorities in order and fast changes. So there's going to be some fast changes. Either there's going to be some fast changes. It's crazy how whenever that thing that just passed by and I just got my throat. They're trying to block my throat. So collective, either you or I need to get priorities in order because there's going to be some fast changes, or this stinky, sneaky link needs to get their priorities in order because there's going to be some fast changes. Yeah, because stolen energy, feeling drained. They could have been trying to steal your energy, feeling drained. They could have been trying to drain you, collective, because they're jealous and envious of you. Because they're having a midlife crisis. They have unfulfilled goals. Yeah, everything is spiritually taken care of, collective. Okay? They trapped like labyrinths with no way out. It says, learn to detach from people, places, and things, and it came in reverse. This person doesn't know how to detach from people, places, and things. They don't want to detach from you. Yeah, now because they didn't want to detach from you, they didn't want to stop doing what they were doing. They're having legal matters, court, sue, settlement in your favor. You're about to sue them. You're going to be able to sue these people, and it's going to be in your favor, okay? You have some type of settlement. Yeah, and now they in such regret and they're burdened, collective, because they know you have the evidence to, yeah, they know. They stressed out. They worried about the outcome. They need to proceed with caution. They need to beware. Yeah. Somebody's out, look, selling their ass for cash. This person is out here selling their ass for cash, and they out here trying to water you down, downplay your gifts, and say that you were doing it, and all it did was rejuvenate you, revitalize your garden, collective. Because people see that you're self-made, you own a business, or you have a business. So this person could have been saying that you are a pay-for-play type of chick, and people all here see that you're self-made, that you own a business, that you're a mud maid, that you're not selling your ass for no cash, that this person is really the one that's selling their ass for cash. Because if they're out here saying that you selling your ass for cash, that means they're trying to distract everybody from the truth that they're the ones that are really a HOE. They're a slore. Yeah, they trying to stop your growth. This is why. You're self-made, you own a business, and they're out here trying to slander you because they're trying to stop your growth. They're trying to stop my growth. Yeah, but keep shining, collective. Continue to expand your mind, be creative, and do something new. Someone is on your side, unknown. Yeah, love is forever, infinite, unconditional. True love is coming, collective. So someone's on your side. And look, enemies, wow. I'm not going to take no more because a lot of cards fell out. So let's put this back over here. We got enemies defeated, KOs. Somebody's trying to block my throat. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. I can't put on a motherfucking show. Get the fuck out of my energy. Oh, you gonna regret it deeply. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. You want to keep on messing with my throat chakra? I will fucking do fucking throat therapy. I don't know how to sing, but I'll sit there and watch videos that teach me how to sing. And I'll come out and I'll come out and fucking on the scene and be a motherfucking singer, and you really be mad. Because my voice ain't that bad. Oh, I'm rhyming, and I could be a rap. Don't stop playing with me. We're not even going to go there. I come out here and have my own track, singing on my own song and rap. Oh, and I'm still doing it. Stop playing. The spirit in me is busting a rhyme at this time. I'm so done. I love my spirit team. I love what I'm surrounded by. I cannot see them, but I feel them, and I know they're in my energy. When things like this start coming out, when I start busting a rap and shit like that, I'm done. I'm so done. Because it's still happening right now as I'm doing it. But when things like that start happening, I know it's a spirit guide. And I know I definitely got a spirit guide that used to rhyme, rap, sing something. They on the track. They bust a rhyme. They do something. Because I rhyme, I write poems. I'm the spiritual lyricist. The spiritual lyricist. Anyway, let's keep on going. Your enemies defeated. My enemies are defeated. KO. They just been knocked out. Yeah, because they were spiritually raping you and violating you, collective. Yeah, on social media, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter. Yeah, they were violating you on the internet. But karma's a major bitch. They better say hello. Confirmation burp. Yeah, because you're part of the 144 collective. You healed yourself or heal yourself, meditate, listen, connect with nature. Yeah, this is what you did, or this is what you're currently doing. Because you're part of the 144. 144. Let's pick up the tarot and let's see. Oh, let's pick up these. Let's get some images up in this bitch. Let's pick up these. Where we at? I feel like keep it going. I feel like keeping it going. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. This karmic family you can't hide. Look, spiritually kicking their asses. Straight to hell they go because you're a boss. You're self-made. You're a CEO. That came out while I was shuffling. You're kicking their ass. We're kicking their ass, collective, because we're a boss. We're that boss. You a boss, bitch. You a boss, dude. You doing it. KO, enemies defeated. They going to hell. They try to come for a boss, bitch. A boss, dude. They try to come for, what? They try to come for somebody that was self-made. You can't do that. So all this collaborating with others, to defeat you, they end up defeating themselves. They end up reading. Hello, hey. Unfortunately, I don't do free questions. If you would like a question answered, all my information is in the description down below. You can send payment, ask your question after you send your payment, and then I can answer for you. These people work with a corrupted system. Okay? Yeah, they trying to take flights. They take a vacation. They can't go on no vacation. This hater raider is trying to take a vacation. This hater is trying to take flight. They trying to go. They trying to escape. A hater is online looking and they're trying to take flight, but they in danger because they was trying to take what was yours and they was unable to take what was yours, collective. They were unable to take what was mine. They're in an illusion. These illusions are in the reverse. Okay? Yes, they're in danger for trying to take what was yours, collective, because you're a self-made boss. They part of a corrupted system. And this hater is in danger for trying to take what was yours, what was mine. They are here online looking at your page. Okay? Looking at your page. Spewing evil eye. Looking all crazy in their rollers. Hating on you. Like, and you like, girl, please, what you watching? You watching me. And you think you casting illusions, but you're not casting no fucking illusions. This hater illusions in the reverse. Yeah, because it was over money. And they're not getting that money that they thought they was getting. They're in danger. Yeah. Ending times up in the reverse. Trying to take what yours was in the reverse. They were trying to end you. End me, collective. They were trying to end what was yours. Take what was yours. And there's no more illusions to this. There's no illusions to this, collective. Noise harassment. They was trying to cause a lot of noise in your head, physically or around you, or in spiritually, mentally. With this witchcraft, alchemy, and divination, they were trying to mentally cause you distress. Okay, noise, stress, sound. They were trying to cause you a lot of sound, noise in your head. Yeah, but you did a lot of shadow. Look at that. What I said they were trying to cause you a lot of noise, sound in your head, but you doing shadow healing, and where her hand is placed, right on her heart and in her head. You out here healing. They was out here trying to cause you a lot of mental manipulation, a lot of noise in your head, and you out here healing. Yeah, now they going crazy. They were trying to make you go delicious. Look, like I said, again with the head, a lot of noise in the head. Shadow healing. They were trying to cause a lot of disruption. They were trying to cause you to go insane, mentally manipulate, mentally go insane, delusional. They were causing a lot of noise, doing spiritual work in your head. Trust the process, collective, because you have a lot of protection. The power is in your hands. When it comes to this competition, somebody was trying to have a competition. Somebody wanted to be number one in your energy. Somebody wanted to be number one over you, over me. Yeah, this seductive, a seductive schmuck. Somebody that said, I'm done. I'm so done. Somebody that's out here accusing you that you're easy lay. This seductive schmuck. Someone that sells their ass. They're coming out. They sell their ass. A seductive schmuck that sells their ass. You see this person is naked. They're in the reverse. Yeah, because you and me are getting justice. We're getting justice, collective. They're binded to this karma. This online community that's in the reverse, is binding to the for some type of identity theft, for trying to steal your identity, for messing with the dead, but it's in the reverse. They're unable to mess with the dead. They're unable to sweet talk the devil. It says you, one enemy is defeated. They were unable to defeat you. All right. These people that think that they're your enemies, they defeated because it's in the reverse. They thought they won. Accident. They were trying to cause an accident. They were trying to cause an accident. They didn't want you to defeat them. They were trying to get you to lose. They were trying to get me to lose. They were trying to cause some accident, collective. Somebody thought that they defeated you when you won, enemies defeated. Somebody thought that they created an accident. Somebody thought that they defeated you. Somebody thought that they defeated me. They didn't. Yeah, empath healer. Oh, so they're shocked, expecting unexpected. You're on the right track. Okay, look, turn crisis into an opportunity. You created a chaos. Yes, you created in the chaos. You turn your crisis into opportunity. You didn't lose hope. You have faith. Yeah, and that's why big money is coming. Because spiritually gifted and they knew. And this black magic, voodoo, brujeria is in the reverse. Yeah, unwanted touch. They were unwantedly touching you. Yeah, it blew up in their face. It's time for a reflection. These scammers on and offline that were spiritually violating you and me. Yeah, you free. Cut those cords. You've cut some type of cord from them. And yeah, they can't break you. You're powerful. You're strong. Confirmation with this. Confirmation. Somebody didn't like that. They're trying to block my throat. Yeah, now they left. Yeah, spiritual warfare in the reverse. Because they're getting exposed. This person that has a gift of gab, that's been collaborating with others that mentally manipulated. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. You can come in my channel and try to block my throat all you want. You a shallow how, you so superficial, and you survive the unsurvivable collective. We survived the unsurvivable. This was destined to happen. Their plans failed. They didn't learn their lesson. Karma paid, lesson learned in the reverse. They didn't learn their lesson. They confused that that you here to bring a positive change, and that you're not getting karma. That they can't get you locked up, jail in the reverse, in and out of jail. Yeah, they can no longer stand their ground. Will stand their ground in the reverse. Because you're an outcast. You're a black sheep. You're a curse breaker. This is a friend turned enemy. This was a friend of yours that's turned enemy, and they should have known better. They out here being nosy and poking around. Somebody that wanted you suffering, they currently suffering themselves. They feeling caged. Yeah, because their true colors is showing that all their types of spells they casted is in the reverse. Because you're protected and you spiritually cleansed. You prayed and repented. And now they see you. They're spying. They're again stalking. This enemy now that wants to turn your friend. So you have a friend turned enemy. Now this enemy wants to turn your friend. So this friend that did flip mode squad on you. That turned on enemy and on you. Collaborated with others to come for you. Now they want to be your friend again. Tell them to get the fuck out your face. Tough decision needs to be made. Yeah, they made a tough decision. Gaslighted and ghosted in the reverse. Sabotage. They self-sabotage. They unable to run. Running. Gingerbread man. Run as fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man. They unable to run. Somebody thought they were gingerbread man. Somebody thought that they were fast enough to run away from this, and they were not. Yeah, someone has a secret. Somebody's secret has been exposed. No, there's no longer a secret because somebody is on your side. It's going to be a good day, collective. This Truman Show is over. It's time to exit the matrix. Yeah, curse, hex in the reverse. Catfishing and stalking. So they curse and hex you. They catfishing and stalking you, trying to curse and hex you, but it's in the reverse. They were unable to make you shut up and sit down. Somebody was trying to shut you up and sit you down. Hacking happening, interrupted service. Yeah, this is what they was doing to me yesterday. They was really fucking with my video yesterday. Ooh, baby, somebody was fucking with my videos yesterday. I tell you, somebody did not want the truth. Government official involved in reverse. This is a corrupted system that's in the reverse. A lot of blind eye was turned because this is a corrupted system that turned their blind eye. A government agency, a power abuser that's in the reverse, that they've been guilty, they've been caught, and they're not getting their wishes granted. These crusty, crabby, raggedy, and miserables need to go heal. They're in flip-floppy energy. I literally just said this. Flip-floppy energy, a bunch of clowns. It's been illuminated. Be the light and shine. Something's shining on this corrupted system. Somebody royal blood, because you're of royal blood and you don't sweat the small stuff. You brush it off. There was a lot of domestic violence when it came to you. A lot of death calls. Somebody was trying to put death calls. We got neighbors. Neighbors is coming. Our neighbors is also involved. Karmic family and your neighbors. Okay? Karmic family and your neighbors. You said, that would be my sister and my dad and my ex-wife. Crazy story I love to tell you sometime. They were working hard, but whatever they were doing barely working, because they were trying to get you to fall for some type of trap, and you did not fall for the trap, collective. You did not fall for it. No, you did not. No, you did not. Yeah, from this fraud. Yeah. You getting everything new. Prepare yourself. You might need a restraining order on this person, because God wanted revenge. God wanted revenge. God wants revenge. If I said God wanted revenge like that, And it's the opposite. God is about to avenge you. Excuse me. The Most High is about to avenge you, collective, because they wanted revenge on you, and God said no. Somebody could have stole your mail, or unable to steal your mail, or unable to steal some type of information that's supposed to be sent to you. Okay? This is somebody that you could not grow with. It says you don't go together if you can't grow together. This is somebody that you cannot grow with, collective. You are not pieces of the puzzle that stick together. You do not go. You come from a different puzzle piece. You come from a whole different puzzle box, and they want to try to fit their puzzle piece into your puzzle piece, and you have a different scenery. You are sun and light and shining. You have a garden in your puzzle. You got rabbits in your puzzle. You got the picture of a rabbits in springtime. It's very sunny and harvest in your puzzle. And then you got a fucking Halloween puzzle that's trying to put that creepy freaking graveyard puzzle piece in your garden piece, and it don't go. You got the light and then the dark energy that's trying to mix, and sometimes it can mix, but as you can see, that's being blinded out because it don't go. You don't go together. There's an FBI detective watching this friend turned enemy. There's an FBI detective watching this friend turned enemy. So the FBI is involved. That's watching this karmic family, aunt, uncle energy, neighbors energy, a friend energy that turned enemy. You got a friend that turned enemy, a karmic family, a aunt, uncle energy, a brother, sister vibe, and neighbors. That they try to end you. They try to shut you up. They try to take you out over dinero, for money, for a new beginning, for money, for abundance. They were hating on you because they jealous, because they have unfulfilled goals. They didn't fulfill their life goals. They involve dirty government officials, or they could be a part of a corrupted system. It don't necessarily have to be police. It's just a corrupted system. And they do it for money. Somebody that has a corrupted system, a fraudulent business. Somebody really trying to block my throat. Somebody's mad that they're getting exposed for being a fucking spiritual hoe. They did everything in the shadows, but they still getting exposed. How you like my beat? How you like my beat? Hey. Yes, I'm a little corny, but it's okay. I like my corniness. My corniness is what makes me me. Me being authentically me. And nobody can take that away from me. I'm okay. I'm a corny funny. I'm not funny all the time. I got that white people comedy, you know? I'm a little cornball. I'm a little cornball on the below. And I'm okay with that. It's okay to be a little weird and corny. I accept my corniness and my weirdness. I accept me for me. I accept me for me, collective. They can't kill the rooster. No, they can't kill the rooster because I could cock-a-doodle-doo. I could roar. Oh, fuck a rooster. They can't kill the lion. They can't kill the beast. They unleash. They unleashed it up. They unleashed. They tapped into energy. Right? They were trying to use your own shadow energy with the shadow healing. They were trying to use your own shadow against you. But baby, I integrated with my shadow, baby. I love my shadow. My shadow is what protected me. My shadow is what, your shadow is your anger. It is your vulgar. It's your rage. It's the nastiness. The shadow. That courage, that strength. That's a little bit part of your shadow. That's what gives you the strength to stand up. When you feel like your life is being threatened, you on that flight or flight. There's no flight or fight. We fighting. I ain't running. You're not going to have me on my toes for nothing. I've been prepared. I always was prepared. And you cannot move me. My feet are rooted in the ground. I am unshaken. You can unshake me. You cannot pull me off of my roots. You cannot unplant me. You cannot do any of that. You can try. Though you have been trying. You have been trying, baby. You've been trying to uproot me for a long time. You've been trying to destroy me for a long time. But like I said, I shine bright in hell, baby. I shine bright in hell. You want to continue to make me shine brighter? Because every attack you do, every attack you send to me or somebody in the collective that's trying to just be on their journey, go on their path, you only making them shine brighter. You making that light shine brighter. And then you wonder why you're being, why you more, then you wonder why you in your feelings. You wonder why you mad. Because you throwing all this hate and all that hate and all that shit that you're doing ain't making no movements, it's unbothered, unfazed, and uninterested in what you're doing. Confirmation with the sirens. Like I said, some people you may have got under their skin. You may have gotten them to leave their channel. You may have gotten them to stop doing what they were doing. You may have worked out with some people. But with this bitch right here, no, I'm sorry. You wasting your fucking time thinking that your fucking spell work is going to work. Sirens getting much louder for confirmations. It will not work here at all. Give it up. Go somewhere else with that shit. As a matter of fact, how about you just stop it? Because you won't be able to do this to anybody else. And the only people that you will only be able to affect are karmic people like you. Karmic people that maybe you're supposed to be affecting them so they can have a spiritual awakening. Because somebody that's already fucking woken, who you think you affecting? Who you think you stopping? This is my thing. It's like, I have so much faith in God. Who you think you stopping? You think you're going to make me, my life is so difficult and oh my goodness, I'm just going to give up because God is taking so long. Yeah, God is fucking taking long. Yes, he is. Trust me. I'm losing my patience. Don't get it twisted. I really am. Because I'm tired of all y'all people doing what y'all doing. But I'm going to listen to my intuition. I'm going to listen to my gut feeling. I'm going to listen to myself. No matter how the outside world may look at it, like my mother. She thinks that I might be a little mental. She thinks that I'm purposely torturing myself, staying in this situation. But she doesn't understand the depths and the lengths to gang stalking. She doesn't understand the lengths and the depths to the spiritual warfare. And my mother's a spiritual person. And this is why I don't understand how she don't understand that. But it's okay because she's old school. She don't know. And then she refused to learn anything new. So, what can you do? I'm not going to force somebody to believe me. I'm not going to force somebody to believe me. Like, I'll say this. My mother believes that my life is my situations and whatever is my doing. And I'm like, it's not my doing because I don't do nothing to hurt nobody. I don't cause no problems. I don't bother nobody. I leave everybody alone. So there's no reason why I should have drama in my life because I don't fuck with nobody. I don't speak to nobody, no family, no friends. I have made on one hand, that's the amount of people that I actually connected with. They fit on one hand. That's the amount of people. I have a small ass circle. Okay? Very small. So for me to have drama in my life, it don't make no sense. For me to have problems with people, it make no sense because I don't mess with nobody. I don't talk to nobody. I don't associate with nobody. I don't fuck with nobody. So for my mother to say and tell me that my life choices, what about my life choices? I made proper life choices. Because I don't have a 9-to-5 job. I'm not getting a paycheck. It's my life choices because I choose to walk this path. I choose to go down my spiritual route. I choose to build an empire or work for myself. I'm fucking up my life. There's something wrong with that. So my mother feels like my life choices. No, I made proper life choices. And I tell my mother, because of your shortcomings of the way you decided not to be a proper mother in my life, I tell my mother that. You want to blame me for my fuck up in my life. No, she doesn't want to believe that it's possible. She don't want to believe that there's people coming for me. She don't want to believe that I've been my finances, because we have problems. Everything in my life is problems with people because of money. I was unable to help my mother take care of my son because I didn't have no money to be there for him, because they were messing with my finances. I was unable to bond or give anything or buy anything for my son to help my mother with my son because they were messing with my finances. So of course, when you have money struggles, that creates problems with people. So they created me. They made me have financial problems, which made everybody that I was associated with in my life make it look like I'm broke. I don't got nothing going on for me. This and that. That's what they did, because you created this in my life. Meanwhile, in the back, I'm out here working my ass off, creating and doing all this shit by myself. No help. Makes me want to cry. I'm not going to say I didn't have support, because there's one person that really believed in me. And at this point, I don't know if... Anyway, we're not going to say I don't know. This is one person that I do have by my side that believes in me, that helped me. That sees my potential. Make me want to cry. I have been unable to really heal from what the fuck I've been going through, because I've been having to hold back my tears, hold back my frustration, because, you know, I got to keep it pushing, and I got to keep it moving, and I got to keep my faith. And that's what I do. I keep it moving, and I keep it pushing, and I keep my faith. But it is very hard. It's not an easy thing to do. Especially when you know you got a bunch of people coming for you and don't want to see you make it, and want to see you down, and don't even want to see you alive. And you ain't never do a damn thing to these people. But you probably, all you did was try to probably help them, motivate them, inspire them, and they want to see you in the ground. Because of their unfulfilled life goals. You caused all these problems in my life, but I still overcame it. And I still made it. And I still made something of myself. You're not going to stop that. You're not going to strip that from me. You could try all the fuck you want. Try all you want. But I'm going to keep showing up. Whether it's once a day, twice a day, it don't make a difference how many times I show up. I'm going to keep showing the fuck up. To keep showing you that you're not stopping nothing. You could cause all the problems and separations all the fuck you want. It don't make me or break me. It motivates me. It shows me that, you know what, I just got to accept the fact that I got to do this shit by myself. And if these people are supposed to be in my life, they will be in my life. But for right now, I guess I got to do this journey alone until the truth is fully out. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with separating myself from people that I love until the truth comes out, no matter how much that shit hurts. Because at the end of the day, I know it's for my protection and their protection. So I got to do what I got to do is okay. If I got to make certain sacrifices for right now, it's okay. Because what's meant for me will be for me. What the people that's supposed to be in my life will be. You can't restrict that or take that away. Y'all be thinking y'all doing something. Y'all be thinking that y'all gonna cause some type of heartache or pain. Yeah, this shit is painful. This shit does hurt. Nobody's gonna be out here and be like, oh, this shit don't hurt. This shit, yeah. This shit it is stressful. Nobody says it's not. But I'm not gonna allow this to stop me. I'm not gonna allow you to put fear in me because I'm not scared of you. I'm not scared of the boogeyman. I'm not a little girl to be scared of a boogeyman. And I don't give a fuck if you're a spirit or if you're a real person. I am not afraid of you. I don't give a fuck what power of position you are in. I don't care if you work for a judicial system. I don't care if you have a badge. I don't care if you work in the courts. I don't give a fuck if you're the president. I don't care who you think you are. It's just a job title. Remember that. It's a job title. Mine, what I have is not a job title. It's in me, bitch. This is who the fuck I am. I didn't sign up for a job and fill up out an application. I don't get paid to do this. I really don't. Nobody donates to my channel. I don't get paid to do this. This is a spiritual job. I'm supposed to do this. And you're not going to get in my fucking way. You're going to get ran the fuck over. Over and over again every time you try to knock me down. I'm going to get up and I'm going to get back up and I'm going to get back up taller and bigger than what the fuck you knocked me down from. You think you shrinking me? You're not shrinking me. You turning me into a fucking giant, bitch. That's what the fuck you doing. The Jolly Green motherfucking giant. Ho, ho, ho. Appointed to be anointed. Split the deck. What'd I say? Here to bring a positive. I'm done. I just split the deck. Appointed to be anointed, here to bring a positive change. They cannot break you. Self-made, own a business boss. Come on, spirit. Come on, spirit. Everything is being spiritually taken care of. Come on, spirit. So clever, so smart, a motherfucking champion. And they going broke $0 because God got you always. Collective. What I say? What I said. They jealous of me, of you. They doing beauty spells to look like you because you already healed and you getting happy times. This informant, the snitch, the two-faced rat was put under a spell and they not in their right mind. They jealous and envious of you, of me. They were out here forging documents, letter they lied. And now your enemies will suffer 100,000 times full and the ending time is up. Because they wanted your gifts and your powers, but you getting a new beginning and a fresh start because you survived the unsurvivable. You learned your lesson and you paid your karma, paid in full. You prayed and you repent and you asked for forgiveness. And now these people are stressed out and worried about the outcome. They should be. Collective, we're going to end this here. I'm probably going to come back with another reading. What time is it? I'll probably come back with another live. I've been here almost an hour and a half. I will be back with another collective reading. This was a collective reading. This was not a personal reading. I've been doing a lot of personal readings lately because a lot of people have been coming for me. But I resonate with this as well. So we can have an uncle. You can have an uncle. I can have an uncle. Dumb and Dumber have a fraudulent business, working with a neighbor, working with a friend from your friend from the past, or working with a friend that turned enemy. And they all collaborated together to try to end you because they have unfulfilled goals, having a midlife crisis. That's not your problem, collective. They want to make you a punching bag. You're not their punching bag. Confirmation with the sirens. And they want to try to make you their punching bag so bad. So bad. They try to make you their punching bag. So bad. Let's close this. Let's close this. We're not going to use it. We're going to close this out with an oracle message. Let's see. What card do you want to use? Let's see. Let's use this healing energy deck. Let's see. What's the closing message for the collective? Ooh, we got transformation. I am constantly evolving. I improve inwardly by working on my weaknesses and refining my strengths. Life ensures I'm presented with situations that will help me learn and grow. You see? I am aware of my progress and open my wings to the light. Exactly. You're going through a transformation and you open to receive. You accept this transformation. You accept this new beginning. You accept this. You accept the progress. You have another message, elevation, transformation and elevation. You're being elevated. I free myself from fear and trust the universe. I direct my thoughts so the beauty inside and around me. I use my spiritual strength and knowledge to create light and rise above all doubt. Exactly. One more. We got one more and I got two more. Wisdom and inner work. God has a plan for me. I live here now knowing beauty is to come. I don't force things to happen faster than the universe has decided for me. I learn from my experiences, take small steps in faith, and succeed thanks to all my efforts. Exactly. You're not forcing anything. You're doing a lot of inner work. Have a good day. God brings me ideal situations for my inner healings. As I become aware of my weaknesses, I turn them into strengths. I direct my thoughts toward the light and see the positive side of every stage of my life. Darkness turns into courage, thus I get stronger. Exactly. They trying to shrink you and all they're doing is making you become a giant, collective. You're going through a transformation. You're going through an elevation. You're gaining wisdom and you're doing inner work. And all this has elevated you. You got green, purple, blue, and yellow. And now we got red. This has to do with your chakras, inner strength, inner work. And another card that's here, the voice of heart. Nothing moves me from my path to the light because I have complete confidence in myself. Exactly. I realize my innate qualities and abilities and know that with God, I can do anything. Exactly. All the power I need is within me. Exactly. I'm so done. Let's read this and we ending this. The voice of heart. I silence the fear in me and discover the voice of my heart. The fruit of these words guides me. I trust the song of my soul. My intuition leads me on the path to light. Yes, you listen to yourself and it led you to the path of light. You're having a transformation. You're doing inner work. You're having an elevation. You're gaining inner strength. You're gaining wisdom and you're listening to the voice of the heart, which is your intuition, your gut feeling, your guides, which guided you in the right path and your divine fruit. I'm going to read this and I'm ending this. As I work to improve and free myself, yes, I strengthen my foundation. My intellect is light, my heart is warmth, and my soul is strength. I am nurtured by the divine sun. The fruit I bear reflects my light. Yes, you are reflecting what you want to become, and what you want to become is about to reflect back on your life, collective. I am done. This is the end of this reading. Collective, take what resonates, leave the rest. If you feel like this resonated with you in any way, shape, or form, and you feel like donating to my channel, please feel free. All my information is in the description box below. Okay? If you're looking for any guidance, any protection, any cleansing, any uncrossings, cord cuttings, if you're looking for any dressings, if you want to do your own candle work and you're just looking for the stuff to put on your candles, I can create that, and I got that for you too. You're looking for any oils or bath wash, I provide that too. You're looking for any incenses, I provide that too. If you're looking for any prayers, I provide that too. Any guidances, anything that you're looking for, hit me up and let me know. Yes, I am putting myself out there now. I am a dual spellcaster, and I work with both light and dark energy. I can help you cleanse and bring in abundance, or I can help you banish the bullshit out your life. Whichever way you need my help is how I can help. I don't do love spells, and I do not control people's free will. That goes against spiritual nature. You are not supposed to be doing any love spells or controlling anybody's free will or trying to block or delay anybody. So if that's what you're looking for, do not do those things. Sorry. You looking for protection? I got you. I definitely got you. Collective, peace out. God is helping to boost your faith, because with faith, everything is possible. So continue to have faith and have faith in God. Peace out, and I'll be back with another reading a little bit later, collective. Bye.